Kemira's President and CEO Jari Rosendal, Kemira just published its first quarter results for 2016. How would you describe the start of the year?
We had a rather good start to 2016. Our revenue grew by 5% and our operative EBITDA grew about 10%. So nice progress in our strategy execution. Our biggest segment, pulp and paper, grew nicely and also reached operative EBITDA over 13% for the first time, so that's quite pleasing. In oil and mining, obviously the market is still depressed, but if I think of the previous quarter, we stayed on the same level and improved our profitability slightly, which is encouraging, but a bit too soon to say whether we've seen the bottom in that business area. Our M&I continued to grow. In volumes especially, we've been growing 3-4% in volumes. There's been some prices coming down, so organic growth of 1%, but still it's growth in a market that is not growing in an underlying way. So I think it was a rather good start for the year.
Kemira announced some investments in additional bleaching chemicals capacity in Finland. What's the main driver for the high demand of bleaching chemicals?
Well, actually, we had two events in first quarter. The Brazilian bleaching plant that we've been building 2 years started up in March. It's slowly ramping up, so we'll see some benefit this year from there, and it started out well, so that's good. And yes, in Nordics, bleaching chemical demand is going up because our customer base is increasing capacity and making investments. So we also decided to support the market and bleaching chemical balance. And the bleaching chemicals are used to whiten the pulp in order to have white tissue, packaging and board and even printing and writing papers.
Okay. Kemira's outlook for 2016 is to increase revenue and operative EBITDA. How will the company achieve that?
Well, we certainly did that in first quarter, so we're well on our way. Also, if I look at our biggest segment, we made an acquisition which we closed 1st of May last year. So we missed out on first 4 months of the year, so we will have some growth from there. The mentioned Brazilian bleaching plant is now ramping up, so there's some growth there. And after the Q4, we informed the market that we have some new total chemical management contracts, especially in Asia Pacific, but also some conversions here in Europe. And those will be ramping up, so during Q2, Q3, bringing some growth to the year, and we can see how the performance of pulp and paper has been. So they are delivering growth. Oil and mining, I'm hoping that it will bottom out, and then our new initiatives from EOR will start kicking in. We will not see growth from oil and mining, but sequentially I'm looking forward that the levels off. And as said, M&I is growing in volumes and also some inorganically. So it looks quite positive for reaching the growth of revenue and also then growing the absolute EBITDA margin and EBITDA in euros especially, and hopefully also the margin.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you.